The goddamn cheating umpires break the game. Blatantly. Wilson clearly got the game heading strike 3, and the goddamn cheater got his ball. Blatantly rigged. Watching his hammer. Where's the goddamn foul ball? Are you kidding me? Hi all, I'm back with some more baseballs here. We have.
You know what they say.
Just
stick the long ball.
Put you down here. Hello everybody, welcome to Ringing In with Adam King. Today we're going to talk Yankees. Pretty much what we'll talk about on this show. They're a mess. And we finally got what I've been demanding. A different catcher than Higashioka catching Severino, so we can see for sure if the issue is with Severino or with Higashioka. Now Severino had a pretty good game, which tells me yes, we can confirm there is an issue with Higashioka. That we can confirm. But Severino's an issue. He's washed up. He needs to go. I don't think, in my opinion, he ever fully recovered from that. I don't think so. I don't think that happened. I really don't. Just the way my feel is and everything like that. I also know for a second believe the Braves' worst starter is going to go out and shut the Yankees out today. That's scripted rigging right there. That's not possible. Not possible. The Yankees get a mess. It's going to take a little bit to fix them. So I posted an article a few weeks ago on my website, thekingsource.com. Check it out, folks. Remember to subscribe to the King Source YouTube and NYYNEWS. NYYNEWS YouTube. Like the videos, watch them all through. Helps everybody out. Now, I've got 5 different plans I go up with on how I fix the Yankees, and it's not a one off-season plan on any of them. It is you add some superstar power, run with some youth, and see how it works. If it works, great. You run with it. If it doesn't, you still got holes. So the most likely plan, if I were able to take over the Yankees, which isn't as unlikely as you might think, I'm not going to go into it. Safe to say, the extremely wealthy in my family are warming up to the idea. Yeah, I've got billionaires in my family, including Warren Buffett is my third cousin once moved, or twice moved, whatever it is. So the first thing I do is trade for Juan Soto. You have to get that superstar left-handed bat behind Aaron Judge and create that 1-2 punch the Yankees had with Teixeira and A-Rod, and Giambi, and Matsui, and Cano. You go all the way back to the 90s. I had it with Paul O'Neill, Scott Brocious. You have to create that. And with a player that's going to be good. Okay? That's the first thing I do. I trade for Juan Soto, and I give Anthony Volpe if it takes that. There's only 5 prospects I don't trade. Roderick Arias, Jason Dominguez, Spencer Jones, Trey Sweeney, and Austin Wells. Those 5 I do not trade. I think they're going to be big for the Yankees. Big for the Yankees, okay? And they're going to fill needed spots in the near future. And Wells is going to be called up here by September. I think it'll be a September call for what I've heard. And Everson Pereira will as well, but Everson Pereira just reeks of that Jesus Montero type player who gets called up, plays well for a couple months, and boom, traded in the offseason. Now, the Yankees ended up not getting anything out of Jesus Montero. The Yankees should never trade with the A's or Mariners again. Just saying. Ichiro was good, but that's about the only good one between the two. Eric Chavez as well. I'll mention that one. And so, yeah. I think Pereira turns into the next Jesus Montero. And I don't think he'll hit near as well as Montero did. Montero would have been a true 3,100 hitter, probably 280 average if he stayed with the Yankees. The issue is sending him to Seattle where they have a pitcher's park. That destroyed him. So, I add Soto into the lineup. Then I look at the other holes. We have third base. I go trade for Ryan McMahon. If I get negotiations for him, there's not being reasonable, then I turn around and sign Yamir Candelario to about a 2-3 year deal. Next, Volpe cannot play shortstop anymore. He's having a worse defensive year than IKF has had in his career with the Yankees. The IKF's 2022 was better than Volpe's year this year. Volpe's size is causing hits where there would have been outs if you had a better size shortstop like 6'5" Trey Sweeney, etc. So I put Trey Sweeney at shortstop. And yes, Trey Sweeney is waking at Double-A. He is ready. I give him the chance. Trey Sweeney has had 5 times the amount of Double-A games as Volpe ever did. Same with Jason Dominguez. I put Jason Dominguez in center field. Bader's going to be free agent. He's going to demand a contract along the lines of Andrew Benintendi, who's also an injury-prone player. So will IKF, by the way. They're both gone. The Yankees are not going near the contracts they're going to get. Trust me. And Higashioka will be non-tendered, is what I've been told. And so the catching position is next hole. Let's see if we get Ryan McMahon for third, Juan Soto for left. Dominguez in center, Sweeney at short, but DJ LeMahieu back at second base. I just don't see any other option. I can't really trust Volpe with his low batting average. And you need DJ LeMahieu, if I could talk, that's the concussion syndrome again. Sorry, folks. You need DJ LeMahieu's bat, high average bat. And since the All-Star break, DJ LeMahieu's batting near 400. He's back. We'll see how he finishes. See if we get that batting average up to like the 280. And then I realized, okay, we got Judge in right field. Do I want to acquire a right fielder and move Judge to DH? So you got to trade Stanton. But the only way you're going to trade Stanton is if the Angels or Dodgers get desperate because they lost out on Shohei Ohtani. Dodgers aren't missing out on him. So it'd be the Angels you'd be looking at. The Angels just got a DH in trade, but he'll be a free agent. Possible. I won't say 0%. I'll give it about 5% odds. Okay? I'll give it about 5% odds. Then, I look at second base and shortstop. I think I'm fine with DJ there. First base, not shortstop. I think shortstop I will give to Trey Sweeney. First base, I think I go with Anthony Rizzo again. I just keep him around. He's under contract. We know he had injury issues this year. So he's going to bounce back and have a pretty good year, you know. But I will also be eyeing the Munetaka Murakami situation like an hawk. A hawk. They're going to ask the team he's playing for in the MVP League, the Japan League, to post him this offseason. They did last offseason. He didn't get posted. Maybe he will this offseason. He's guaranteed to be getting posted November 2024 to December 2024, somewhere in there. That's a guarantee if he's not this offseason. There is a chance. If so, I sign him, transition Rizzo to a part-time back immediately, and give first base to Munetaka Murakami. Gets another power lefty bat in that lineup. They're starting to assemble a really good lineup now here. And a catcher, man, I'm not sure what I would do. I think I would non-tender Rortvedt as well and ride with Trevino and Wells. I might even just try to trade Wells and sign Yasmani Grandal. Switch hitting catcher with, there's actually a good hitting catcher. Bat number 250. He's only going to have about 30 home runs this year. And I'd only sign him to a 1 year or 2 year deal. But I think I might try that and go with Wells and Grandal. It's going to be a cheap contract for Grandal. Probably talking 2 years, $10 million. And might even be an option for the second. So, yeah. That would be for the lineup. At DH, I might keep Stanton. Because you trade Stanton, you start to get a little bit weak in the right-hand power department, which Yankees are. And by the way, I trade Torres. Torres is a defenseless player. He has no defensive position. I trade him. I put him on the market. Say, everyone make your best offers by this date and trade him for whatever is the best offer. I'll probably do the same thing with Herman. And Herman will never pitch for the Yankees again. Mark my words. He will never pitch for the Yankees again. Just like Wander Franco will never play for the Rays again. They've done horrific things and burned the bridge. They've ended their careers. They probably both end over in Japan or maybe the Caribbean leagues again. We'll see. So, we have lineup figured out what we do at the bench. Well, Jake Bauer is under team control through 2026. So I go ahead and keep him for a bench bat. I think he's played well enough you can keep him as a bench bat. Part-time player where you get him in 50 games. Pinch hit at bats. Start every once in a while, that kind of thing. Then, probably Wells. Well, Grandal or Trevino's the starting catcher, and Austin Wells is going to be my backup. He'll get a lot of at-bats. A lot of at-bats. He'll also get some DH and other stuff. Then I probably keep Oswald Cabrera just because a switch hitter. Can play everywhere. I probably kind of gamble a little bit with him on a bounce back year. And go with it. And then that fourth position, got to be an outfielder. An outfielder, but who? Maybe. I don't really want to put Spencer Jones there because I call him out. I want to give him left field. But the plan here would be put Soto in left field. So maybe I sign a cheap outfielder like David Peralta and put him as the bench outfielder, get him in some games. I'm thinking the minors who the Yankees might have. There's not a lot yet at this point. I don't buy Everson Pereira will make it through the offseason. I think he's traded, as I mentioned. Florio, I'm stunned he's still on this team. I don't know how Florio's still on this team. Makes no sense to me. He's not getting a big league chance, anything. So I don't know how. I might just call Florio up and let him have the bench one, get him a bat or two per game. See if you can get him going. And for the final one. Then I turn my attention to the rotation, which needs a lot of help. I think the first day for agency, I try to go out and sign both Blake Snell and Josh Hader. Josh Hader to be your closer. And yes, the Yankees are the favorites for Josh Hader for agency. They're among the favorites for Blake Snell. The Cubs are going to be another favorite for Blake Snell. The Dodgers will. I know the Padres will try to keep him. But it is believed the Yankees are the favorites for Hader and might get him. I try to sign both those pitchers. You get other ace at the top of that rotation who's not near as injury-prone as Rodon. Okay? And I'd probably go very close to the Rodon deal. And then go young guys to the fourth, fifth spot. Cortez is injured again. I think I trade him. I think I'm done with Cortez, just too injury-prone. I just don't think there's a choice. And then I probably ride with a rotation with Blake Snell, Garrett Cole, Carlos Rodon, Clark Schmidt, and maybe Johnny Brito, Randy Vasquez winner. Or I might look for a cheap veteran to be the fifth starter. Who knows? That's probably what I go with right there. For the bullpen, put Hader at closer, move Holmes into a setup spot with Mike King, Tommy Conley. Peralta's going to be free agent, so I'd probably go with Matt Crook and Nick Ramirez for the lefties and just load that pen up with all the good arms. Scott Efros will be back as well. There's your long man. And I'd probably roll with that. So that would be my number one plan. I have others where there's backups for a lot of these guys. I even have one where Spencer Jones is left field opening day. And you just ride with him. And then that one, you still acquire Juan Soto if he's in right field. Stanton's traded, Judge's DH. So there's varying ones I came up with, but this is all hinging on Hal Steinbrenner being gone. And we know for a fact Hal Steinbrenner is the issue. On the Yes Network, he was asked, does he control every move? And he goes, well, yes, I have to prove every move. If I don't prove it, the move's not happening. And then we know what Stanton said, which Pete Simonetti leaked, and I leaked before him. Go check the tweets. I leaked that before him. That Cashman said that he can't do anything, can't make a trade, free agent signing, anything without Hal's approval. That means Cashman's just a yes man. He doesn't do anything. He's just the face of it, the face of the front office, everything. It's Hal that's running it and running it into the ground. Okay? Man. Hal's got to go. And I've been thinking about something. With Brian Cashman, at first I was saying, if I got control of the Yankees, and again, which is not as unlikely as you might think, we'll leave it at that, then I'd keep Cashman making president of baseball operations and GM, give him both jobs. But then it hit me. He is a problem. He's not the problem, that's how, but he is a problem. Listen to this, and listen closely. Okay? 1, the stigma around Brian Cashman that he will not lose a trade has made it so almost no GMs will work with him. We found that out this trade deadline. That's an issue. 2, Cashman being in a pickle where his hands are tied so much he has to communicate with Hal, and Hal will not just trade prospects. That kills trades. Okay? So I think I would hire a new GM or run it myself if I got control of the Yankees and try to put a new face in there. It's just a new, fresh look for the Yankees. I don't know who I'd hire as GM. Jeter wants no part of it. I don't think I would go with him. I would not go with Kim Nigg. She's been a disaster in Miami. It's taken her 5 years to do what most GMs do in about 2 years, a rebuild. And she still has the Marlins nowhere near the division lead. So, I just don't know. Maybe give Tim Nearing a chance. I don't think I'd hire Michael Fishman. Sure as heck would be Gene Afterman. I'd fire Randy Levine on the spot. He's been a cancer. Only thing I'd keep Randy Levine about is negotiating with the city. That'd be about it. Maybe you go out try to get Billy Bean back or find somebody that trained under Cashman, try to bring him in. I think I'd actually talk to Theo Epstein. See what Theo Epstein would be willing to do. But yeah, as of right now, Theo Epstein might be my choice for president of baseball operations and GM if I took over the Yankees. Now, what would I do right now if I took over the Yankees right now for the rest of the season? Well, I would DFA Bader, IKF, Severino. I'd officially release Herman. It was on a restricted list. I'd release him. Kashioka. Call up Austin Wells. Just throw Jason Mingus center field, Trey Sweeney shortstop, relegate Volpe to the bench, or give him some second base time, something like that. I might even call up Everson Pereira and Andres Chaparro. And Andres Chaparro's trade bait. He will be traded this coming off season. He's another one like that. And just try to run with the youth. I would shut down Severino for the years as a DFA him and put Randy Vasquez and Johnny Brito in the rotation the rest of the way. Just roll with them. And Rodon is throwing in, so he's going to be back soon. And I hope he can come back and dominate the last month of the season, go 5-0, low ERA, and kind of fix the season a little bit. I really do. I'd be very happy for him. I'm a big-time Rodon fan, and I think he'll be fine in the long run. I think Yankee fans are going to be surprised how good Rodon will do in the long run. So I would get rid of a bunch of veterans that aren't doing anything. I'd go with the youth movement. I'd probably even bench Torres the rest of the way, because I know I'm trading him in the offseason if I take over. And put youth out there. Probably Chaparro third base, Sweeney at shortstop, move DJ to second, and TJ's going to be playing. He played today, I think went over 3. Maybe I call up Tyler Hardman and put him at first base. Give him a shot. I don't expect him to get Hardman. I think he'll go the way of Tyler Austin because right-handed hitters do not succeed with the Yankees. They do not succeed with the Yankees. In the Yankees' history, only 3 right-handed hitting infielders did they actually hit on. Joe DiMaggio was an outfielder. And notice, up until Derek Jeter, we don't really hear about Yankees infielders. Derek Jeter's one of them. Then you have Soriano. And there was, what's the third one? I just forgot him. It's not Volpe. It's not Volpe. It's not Torres. It was before them. It might only be those 2. Well, he's not coming up in the other one. Cano was left-handed, wasn't him. Well, I'll think it over. This has been the King Source and Ringing In with Adam King. Have a great day, everybody. Remember, the King Source loves you.